So, hello everyone, it's Nickose, and as you can see, we are back in WoW Classic. Oh god. Not again the first thing that happens when I start recording. No, thank you. But yeah, we are back in WoW Classic. I really want to get my, finish this series, leveling series overall, because I think it's quite boring when people do leveling series that they never finish. Because it's not really something you can look at when you're back. And to be fair, I am going to use a guide to level because I'm not the person to I did it for the first episodes, the first, 45 episodes or something like that of this level series. But I got bored of it, so I am instead... I am going to...
I don't have enough energy.
To use both a leveling guide at the same time, as well as a... You come over here, I get just one of you, yeah. There's Alliance Paladin over there, that might be bad. But yeah, I'm going to use a leveling guide. It's on wowclassiclive.com, or is it net? Now I actually don't remember. But it's really good, in my opinion, as a... That's not really what I hoped for, but let's see, do I have any good food? Yeah, I have these apples and I can take a drink. But yeah, I'm going to finish the leveling series, I feel like that, because for one, I want a max level Horde character. If TBC comes out, many people are talking like it will come out. Technically, we've not got news of it yet, but most likely it will come out. So I want a max level Horde character, as that's most likely what I will be leveling. Are you going to take him? Yeah, you are. Okay, can I look for one Hunter? Wrong. Do I have them in that order here? I need to do it reverse then. Because I usually have the cat on my backwards button. That is more clubfoot. That paladin will be taking everything if I'm not careful, and because he's a paladin, he's not dying. Like, at all. But the question is, I doubt I can take Mori without pulling the other ones. The Wrath of them has decided. So the question is, in reverse, can I pull you? No, I get 2, I get 3. Nope. I'm getting all of them. Oh no. This turned out maybe harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, so yeah. I want a max level Horde character because that's most likely what I will play in TBC. As that's what the Elven Foresters are planning to play, and at the moment the Cabal is pretty much dead on Classic. Now's the problem. That one. If I do it like that, trap you.
I'm out of range.
Can I perhaps pull you far enough away? while leashing the other two. Oh good. That's a tree. Yeah, that one has returned. Nice. That means I can take care of this one because more club foot is what I need for the more club foot.
I don't have
And yeah, because what I plan to do is I was going to use a leveling guide, but I had so many quests in my quest log I didn't know what to do, and as I am 47, I'm kinda in the middle of the guide, and yeah, I can easily start the guide at 47, but I don't know like what quest has the guide done already and what has it not done, and stuff like that.
I don't have enough energy.
So I decided to just clean out my quest log, the quests I have, and these two quests that I'm aiming for, Wood Dews and Sansal's Secret. I might lower that a bit more. Are so they are like low level. It should be easy to just smash out, even in classic where things are slow and not that easy to smash out usually.
I don't have energy.
Reverse order of those. Jump on a hill and go for this one. So yeah, smash these two out. Sansal's mixture is just from any random mob in these areas. As you can see, I have both a map add-on and a quest add-on at the moment, which points out everything. And for the other things, I need three specific items: club food, golden spyglass, and huge ring, which I should be able to get in these. Take you first, and two of this, John the Crow will give me the golden spyglass, but that's also one of the characters I need. And then the mixtures is, luckily enough, just around these specific mobs that I need to get. So that's what we're doing in Stranglethorn. It's a PvP server, as you will remember, so it might be a bit scary to be here. Should be fine. Maybe a bit much damage there. Spyglass gathered 5 out of 12 mixtures. Stuffing. Let's just put a healing on. That should be enough, because the other character there, Shocky 10 Funds, is down in the area together with the other part of the quest. So I guess the easiest thing is just to go there. I also do have Stranglethorn Fever, but I'm not following that quest because Heart of Mock is quite hard to do solo. Because there are just so many gorillas that would run into the cave, and you, unless you do a like sneaky tactic of running away, letting the quest giver character thing take a few hits before you go back in again. You don't have time to eat and drink, so, and the quest, it would give me a healing cloak, and I'm not healing that much. I'm mainly focusing on tanking, I feel, on this character. So it's not that important, not for the difficulty that the quest presents. Let's see, interface, need plates, AC profile, and raw. Okay. I'm not gonna do that, like, I might do it if I see anything pop out, but mostly it's just the... Nickose, have no idea what you give now again. You're a caster. You're not a caster, I think. Try and get you. I don't get the other one. Nice. And similar to my other, not classic series, but WoW leveling series on Shadowlands that I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to use dynamic cam, because you can have action cam or a dynamic cam looking for a similar thing in classic. But that's what I'm trying to use. That's why you can see my character is a bit off to the side of the screen. Really nice. Outcast, Naga, Hunter, Doctor, where is... Because I always talk about it, you should go for the specific mob first. That's him. So... back away slowly. That's that one. Go in for the kill.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy. Can't do that. I don't have not enough energy. I don't have enough.
I really learned to use Entangling Roots a bit more from the latest episode in the Shadowlands series, that it can actually really help. I was able to solo a elite that I think would have been a bit problematic if I didn't use Entangling Roots there. I need to lower this a bit. It's so loud. I think I'm almost screaming into the mic, and that's that finished. I'm so used to having... I should move you there. But after this, we'll go back down into Feralas and finish off a few quests there, because I realized, like, we have two to three, like, finished ticks here. That one, or finished tick, like, completed. Here, 2 completed. Which we should hand in, and then I think I can finish natural materials, and improved quality should also be quite easy to finish. And then we can head up to Hinterlands, which should be the next part of... Oh no, Ashara. If I remember the quest guide, Ashara should be the first place after Feralas is done. But in between that, we will go and do some druidic training as well. I kind of doubt I will be able to get... level 48 before we go back from here. Stranglethorn, I don't think 2 quests will be enough for that. But they should... but I want to respect my talents, because I together, like, I talked a lot with Tuffkas, another druid player in the Elven Foresters, and we agree on one certain druid spec being like kind of the best one you can do while leveling, at least. It's absolutely the best, because it goes both into the feral tree and the restoration tree, meaning you can pretty much cover anything. any role if people want you for a dungeon, because the feral tree gives you both a DPS spec and a tank spec. I usually go for the more tank specific talents at least, and because of the restoration trees the specs you go into, you actually get quite a good, you can be a good healer. And the spec I'm doing is, it was the best spec I had when I was playing my Alliance Druid, because
I need to get closer.
even if you are, a lot of the points are technically in the
Not ready yet.
feral tree. You get enough good healing talents when you actually hit 60 that I rated in that spec, and I did decently, and we had sometimes with the Elven Forester, so yeah, in my opinion in Classic it's the best druid spec, as it just covers so much. And because of the actual tank talents, because at least back then in Spring on Classic, tanks or at least were the most rare thing to come by, so actually having oh no, no, don't hit me, skeletons. Yeah, tanks were rare, so having a spec where I don't have to swap specs, but I can tank or heal just as easily with both, and do good, actually good. That was amazing in my opinion. What is 8? That's 12, so let's go for some hams. Roast raptor. That out. So that's what I'm going to do after I finish this quest. We have still 3 mixtures to go.
It's too far away.
It's not the ultimate DPS spec, because you don't have really some of the cat talents that you kind of want for. Oh, please. I'm gonna keep an eye on you fight over here.
Ready.
Because that was a maxed out druid, because I'm 47, you pretty much need to be max level in order for her to be skull to me. It's clearly at least intended to do some PvP by stealthing there, but I guess he's just an opportunist PvPer that would have attacked me if I stayed, but didn't attack or was not into PvP enough to chase me down. That is a disease, which is really annoying for me. So for some reason druids can't cure diseases. I would have thought personally that low-wise natural healers that you should have disease, but I guess it's a balance thing that pretty much only paladins have all kind of things you would want to get cured.
I don't have.
So
I don't have
they had to limit Druid in some way and thought that Curse and Poison was more important. Why is that not showing? It's showing. Ah, you're a thrower, I shouldn't attack you from a distance. I'm just riding away at least. Maybe she was nicer than I thought, but a stealth like that, ooh, it gets your heart tingling. I haven't played like PvP or been afraid of PvP in a long time because if you watch my like 2 Alliance videos, you should have read that I was on Nether-EU Keep, which is a PvE server, and
I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
when I play on Shadowlands, I don't use the PvP mode. I'm not even 20 on the character that I'm leveling, so I can't even activate PvP mode. And the other characters that I've tried to level and do here on Classic, I've never really gotten past 20, which means that I pretty much haven't left Barrens, so or like Dark Shores, so I haven't gotten into the actual PvP zones when I have leveled other characters, so yeah, that fear has to come back to me, I guess, because at the moment this character is still on Ashbringer, where the original Cabal were. And that's mostly because if I'm going to move it, because Elven Foresters play on Gandling, so I'm probably going to move it there at least before Classic or TBC hits, if it hits. I want to make sure that like TBC is actually coming, and I want to try and check out what server has the most active raiding. Like if I get it to max and I think it's boring and I don't want to play on Classic anymore, it would just be a waste of money to level it up. Or like move it before I know that we are staying on Gandling. Most people have 60 there or several 60s. I would guess they are staying there, but just to be sure that we are there. And it's technically not worth moving it if I'm not gonna play on it. And if I'm gonna play on it, it's better for me to actually wait and see if what server has the best, like which server seems most active when it comes to raiding, because most of the Elven Foresters don't play at the moment, and that means like I won't be playing with them, so if I play it's probably like raiding. And that's the quest done, and it's down in Boot Bay, yes. So, yeah, check out if I want to raid which servers at least seems to be most active. We get that way. Nothing's been happening in here, no. Just gonna check I have number 1 on, yeah. Because I usually have number 1 channel on all, then the big chat in a separate window is really useful for when you are max level and actually looking for a group and want to do the max dungeons. But you don't want it to like clog up your inventory or this screen while you're looking for normal stuff. Ah, he waved. Is this like now I'm just gonna peak priest? Now this is just gonna turn into me jinxing it, but will this actually be a Stranglethorn video without gankers? I wonder. And I'm actually quite happy, at least while looking at this looking for group at the moment, because yeah, there are some like want to buy Marabous, want to buy, or was it want to sell? No, want to buy SM Boost, but it's actually a few raids and actually a few dungeons going on there, so it's still active. Nothing like Nether-God Keep. Nether-God Keep sadly seems to be dying at the moment. I was thinking of maybe doing a Alliance playthrough if I get into the mood of doing this Druid playthrough. If I get in the mood of the actual classic gameplay. But then I'm probably going to play on another PvP server, or where I think at least a few of the foresters played, just to get the time to go by. That was the 3 special items, and then I'm guessing it's inside here. Like, I have a quest add-on to help me find out roughly on the map where I want to go. Senseless Mixture, nice. Belt of Corruption, a healing belt. I am at 47, so it could be quite good to actually start gathering some healing gear. I have 2 pieces here. That one I have if I'm facing beasts. Now I have 1 more. That means we're going to teleport Moonglade to reset our talents, because there one. It's a bit messed up. I'm not like, these first ones are not bad or not good. They are bad in my opinion. So that's what I'm looking for to change. I'll talk through what I feel is it's one of the better restoration specs at max level for raiding. As said, I raided with it. It is actually good for raiding. Oh, that's scary. Dead Torrent. But can't I reset my talents with you?
Farewell. Go in peace.
Do I need to go to like Thunderbluff, reset my talents just because you're a night elf?
Good luck.
I'm pretty sure it might be a change in classic compared to more modern versions. To be truthful, I have played a bit on private servers, which still requires a trainer, but it's a lot of things are changed compared to classic. So yeah, either
May the stars.
so I guess I need to actually go to Thunderbluff, train properly. Oh no. Flip the edge, but I managed to get through without getting my form disconnected. And I'm gonna take the free flight path down to Thunderbluff when that's the case. So I'll see you back then. So we are in Thunderbluff, and please tell me, Yeah, wish to unlearn my talents. Yes, I do. First time I'm doing it, so just 1 gold. Lost a few spells, but that's fine. So, we're gonna begin in Feral Tree. I did have this one, and Nature Grasp is really good on a PvP server. I might get it actually later. But for the moment, we're gonna skip that. Usually, Ferocity 5 points to begin with. Then I realized that Thick Hide is okay. If you're going full tank and actually want to go full tank, that's good to have. But otherwise, your Diabath form at the high levels still give 360% armor boost. 10% extra on that is not a lot. It really isn't. Demoralizing Roll and Ferocious Bite. Yeah, that would help with cat damage. Improved impact. Could be good for PvP, but I usually go for this one, at least when it comes to the leveling, but because you get increased threat as a bat, which makes you a better tank. It's easier to tank if you have that much. Ooh. Tauren Druid? With the Hammer of Sulfuron? Oh my god. But yeah, so that, and the increased stealth can be or like decreased detection is quite good for cat anyway. But other like 5 points here. It's a bit up to you. I would just say that Thick Hide is worse. So either go Feral Aggression for the increased damage and decrease from the Demoralizing Roar, or go for Feral Instinct, which is my favorite. Increased threat and decreased stealth detection. Then, as always, if you're leveling, you should go into Feline Swiftness first. Then Feral Charge is really important. And then if you're leveling, just 2 points here, because this is the crit chance. Crit chance is great, but I think that the Predatory Strikes, which increase damage by 150% of your level when maxed out, is better than to get that 1 extra in crit at the beginning. To get 3 there, go back 1 here. Wait, what? 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, to unlock this throw up. My math is bad. And then here, you have either Blood Frenzy for cat, which could be good for DPS, but cat DPS really sucks, Even if you're good, it's slow. And then you have Primal Fury, which is a lot better, because Blood Frenzy, it goes into giving you an extra combo point when it's maxed out by 100% if you crit with a combo giving move. So not basic attacks or things like that. While this, Primal Fury, will give you, I think it's 5 extra rage, it's just that, yeah, it's just that it improves to 100% when it's maxed. With any crit, any basic attacks, abilities, yeah, anything. While the cat is just with abilities that add a combo point, so it's not even on a finisher you get back an extra point or something like that. So I would say go Primal Fury. Like this build I'm going with is a tank build to be easier to tank, because tanks are usually the one that are rare rather than the cat DPS. Cat DPS is more like if you're in a guild that actually allows you to DPS, or some friends that want to try out healing and tanking, you can still join them as a DPS, but it's not as good. Yeah, so if you're leveling, after that I would just 1 point there to get the 5 to max it out. Then I will go into Fairy Fire, which is Feral Fairy Fire, because it's really important as a for leveling to actually you have that. It's an incredibly good pulling, because It has 30-yard range, which I think it's the same as Moonfire, but you can use it while in cat or bear form. Then I would actually, at least for leveling, go 2 points in Savage Fury to increase the damage of several moves. A last point in Primal Fury, and then it becomes up to you where to do here, because you need 1 more point to get into Heart of the Wild. And I would say that Shred is not worth it while leveling. If you're going cat DPS, it could be good, but front shredding isn't a thing in Classic, so it's bad for leveling, because you won't be behind the target that much. You could go Blood Frenzy for some 50% extra chance, or you could put either 1 point here, and it doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm not exactly sure what I usually put it in. I think Brutal Impact, 1 point, but I might go actually 1 point here. Better. Brutal Impact might be good for PvP, but it's done now. And then we go into Heart of the Wild, full 5 points. Then we stop. Before I had Leader of the Pack for the increased crit, but 3%, it is good, it is really good, but not when we can get what we get here. And yes, at this point, you could go for a Nature's Grasp if you want for the PvP safety, but I'm gonna go into Furor, which is the talent you want for that form swapping. This gives you 100% chance to start with either extra energy or extra rage. Because the move we got, Feral Charge, from the talent, it actually casts rage. It's not a warrior charge that gives you rage, it casts rage. So you pretty much need the Furor to swap into bear, get 10 rage, and then you can use the charge immediately. Which one should I have it on 2? Should I can have it on 5, I guess, and have the Enrage on S1, Shift 1. After this, because this is a healer tank split run, we're not going for Enrage for tanking, but rather going for the improved healing touch. And that's all the talents we have for now, because when we're done, we want to get down to Nature's Swiftness. That's what we want to do, but we are 47. We are missing 13 of the levels that we can actually use. So now that's done. Took a bit extra time than I thought it would, but I'm gonna fly down to Feralas to start with the quest we have left to do there. I'll see you when that flying is over as well. And we are in Camp Mojage, or Mojage, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, I've been cutting out the flight paths now because it's, at least the one from Moonglade is really long.
Blood and thunder. Loktar.
Not really.
What do you need? For the
This
Horde.
one. What?
Strong arms, some strength,
Oh
and
no.
honor.
Why isn't it doing what I wanted to do? Yep.
Blood
Okay.
and thunder.
At least that one worked. I realized this. We already had it done. Bring the Crater Green to Totem to Horns to Belgrum Rockmall in Orgrimmar. Heal SF, no thank you. We can get an offhand or cape. But cape is maybe for tanking, but not really. We get 2 stamina and 3 attack power, but we lose our crit chance.
Strength.
I guess it's better with an offhand for healing from that, and that's good. We're going to Orgrimmar after finishing up the first quests in here, and I'm lucky. I just checked my OBS to see that we are recording the sound. It's nothing wrong. Would have been so bad to record all this without having actually recorded. Sting Lasher, defeat Sting Lasher and riding deep in land.
Farewell, peace.
I'll have to check if the quest guy wants me to actually do these. Scout must believe apparently is relevant. Frenzy strategy when they look out in the riding deep in the numbers.
Why?
Yeah, you're not supposed to pick up that because I have not seen it on the questlog. It's not there. Is it in Tanaris? No, it's not. So it's somewhere completed. Yeah, it's down here. Look at infestation. I need to check. I said the quest guide is a bit messy. Like, it's easy to get to the level where you are, but quest chains and the other things like that is hard to like get. What have I done? What should I do? Because they usually just say do this quest, and it doesn't inform you if that quest is part of a quest line that you need to do before. And as this quest are actually level 44 to 45 quest here in Feralas, I think it might be nice to do it shut up phone while we are here, but I might take it on the way back. Or should I take it? Natural materials, elect fragments. You get that from great matter. What's the question? Should I go down and do it? Because my recording says 56 minutes, which is quite long, but it's quite a bit to cut out. Or rather, I guess I can leave it at this. It's better. It's late. I've been watching seminars all day. I'm tired. I just want this recorded so I can release it on time. But yeah, I think that will have to be a bit of a slow start, but that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to like show you most of the leveling. Like flight paths, I said, could be cut out from time to time, but not that much else of the leveling and things like that, because it's a journey. We're on it together, and yeah, it at least feels nice to be back on the Druid. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Comment what you feel about it. If it's anything you want me to do, anything you think I should do. But yeah, it will be a mix of both Druid Let's Plays. Hopefully you won't be bored of double Druids, and maybe even find it enjoyable to watch both. Like compare Druid Classic compared to Shadowlands Druid. But yeah, that's it for me. Have a healthy life, stay well, and I will see you in the next one.